You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail for this Monday, November 14th edition. This is a live shot of Lion's Head first thing this morning. You can see we got a little bit of fresh new snow overnight, and I don't know if you've been outside yet to see it, but it is the lightest, most airy and beautiful snow. So if you're getting out there today to enjoy Vail Mountain, since it's now finally open, well then you're going to have some great first tracks first thing this morning. So get out there and enjoy it. I'm one of your in-studio hosts today, Maddie Evans. We've got Gretchen Pleshaw standing by to give you a look at that local weather forecast coming up here in just a little bit, but some great things that we want to celebrate today. It is anti-bullying week, which means that you should just spread your kindness, spread your love, and help prevent bullying in any way you can. So you don't have to be a bystander. You can always use your voice and speak up a little bit. It's also International Girls Day. So to all of those empowered girls out there, today's a great day to celebrate you. It's also a National Pickle Day. So if you love pickles like I absolutely love pickles, well then today is a great day to get out there and celebrate and enjoy the delicious snack of pickles. We want to give a special shout out to a family in Knoxville, Tennessee that's watching right now. The Connolly family, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. We've got a great show in store for you for the next hour of Good Morning Vail. We're going to be doing some shopping in Silverthorne, maybe helping you with your holiday gift-giving needs. We're going to talk about all the things taking place in the community. We're going to give you a look at that road report. Eagle County is going to come in and talk about some of the great things they have going on. And then the Bookworm of Edwards has some exciting news. And so that's another great way to maybe stock up for your holiday shopping. Now let's take it over to Gretchen to take a look at that local weather forecast. Gretchen?
Thanks, Maddie. Happy Monday, everyone. Hopefully you're having a great Monday thus far. I know road's a little bit slick out there, so be safe driving. I am so stoked. 8 a.m. It is 22 degrees, high of 32, and snow 20% chance. Bring on that snow. Now that we've had opening day, I'm ready. Doing the snow dance every single day to go out and ski even more. 8 a.m., 22 degrees and cloudy. Noon, 27 and cloudy. 4 p.m., 28 and cloudy. And 8 p.m., 22 degrees and some snow showers. So get ready for that snow. I cannot wait. Like I said, opening day was a blast. I would love snow every single day. That's my Christmas gift. If someone wants to give it to me, I would love to get that. Christmas wish, I should say. Eagle, 34 degrees. Vail, 30 degrees, and you can see some precipitation as well, snow falling. Avon, 32 degrees and snowfall as well. In Denver, 36 degrees and sunny. Keep on bringing on that snow. I am loving it. As you can see, a low of 7 degrees tonight, mostly cloudy with a few snow showers. Snow is a 30% chance, so very good chance that we're going to get snow, which again, I'm very excited about. Tuesday through Saturday. Tuesday, light snow showers, 25 degrees. Wednesday, sunny, 28 degrees. Thursday, 33 degrees, afternoon snow. And then Friday, Saturday, it looks like mostly sunshine, 26 and 29 degrees. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for all of your athletic needs. I am really excited to go look at some new skis, maybe a new jacket for this new season. Have a great Monday and keep it right here for more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it actually can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
Here you go.
Dad's the expert, but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Flashback on Vail Valley. Hard to keep a secret when you are getting interviewed on TV8. We're taking a look back in time at vintage TV8 segments. If you'd like any more information or to see any more vintage or classic cuts from TV8, check out tv8vail.com. Taking a look back in time right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. If you're looking for some fun holiday ideas for awesome gifts, we're going to check out the Co-op in Silverthorne for all your art needs. Stephen Johnson, amazing local photographer, and this Co-op is such a cool idea. So keep it right here. Let's take a look.
If you make your way over to Silverthorne, well, the Outlets at Silverthorne has some great places to explore, but we are in one of them that you have to check out. We are in the High Country Artisans Co-op Gallery right now, and I'm standing here with one of the fabulous artists, Steve Johnson, and his incredible photography work. Good morning, Steve.
Hi, it's good to meet you.
It is nice to meet you. We're kind of going through some of the images that you have behind us, some of the prints, and you were giving me some of the background. You got really lucky in some of your shots as they were very close to your house.
Yes. Nice thing is a lot of these have been shot right off my balcony, including this one.
Which is so incredible, and it just shows the wildlife and kind of that high country living that we all enjoy here in the Rockies. And you guys are in the perfect spot for it, especially with those big, huge moose that we were just looking at.
Yes, and I have those moose come through the yard from about November till the end of May. So it's kind of fun to watch them. And I'm on my second level deck with a zoom lens. I'm not close to them, but it looks like I'm right on top of them.
I was just going to say, it's a little bit scary with the temperaments of some of the moose here. And so what inspired you to get into photography?
I don't know. I just had an interest early in life. None of you would remember a Kodak Brownie camera, but that was my first camera. And it's little brown box. And then, from there it graduated up to, a regular large camera. And then year 2000, I got called by Kodak, and they were doing a class on digital cameras, and that's when they were first coming to the market. And so I went to that, and it was a focus group, and basically they interviewed us, to see what we thought of digital photography. They had called my house. I wasn't home. My wife took the phone. And they started talking to her. They says, "Do you have a computer?" She says, "Yes." "How about a camera?" "Oh, my husband has, does a lot of photography." And so I got on the focus group. At the end of that session, I got the camera. So that got me into digital photography.
What an incredible piece of history right there in itself. And then, of course, as you've kind of progressed, starting with film, I'm a huge proprietor of 35 millimeter. I have 2 of them. I love shooting in film, only because I feel like it gives the images such a raw look. But then you do something like this where you print it on these different mediums. So we've got metal, you've got glass, you've got the paper prints. Out of all of it, how have you found the transformation in photography kind of beneficial?
Well, I had a color dark room at one time.
That's the dream for me.
Oh yeah, it's quite a dream and quite a mess. The chemicals you had to deal with,
yes,
and everything had to be within about 100 degrees.
Yeah.
If you went down or up, the photo was ruined.
I know it changes the exposure, it changes
you
the
don't
colors.
even know it for a while until you open the canister, pull it out, and you go, oh.
Right. Well, and having to do everything in the canister with your hands in that big black bag where you can't see what you're actually doing, you're just basically going off of feel. That's an intense process. And so to have had that and now to have the convenience of digital, it has to be a total whirlwind for the photographers like the photographers like you who've been doing it forever.
Yeah, it's so much simpler. You know, you would not run off 200 photos on a regular
roll of film.
It costs you a fortune.
You've got 35 frames. You better make them all count.
Yeah, a lot of times if I go out, any of these, I probably took 200-300 photos that day. I ended up with 3 or 4 that I used.
That you like, and that's the process of photography. Now, as you've kind of transitioned into digital, and then you started using the mixed mediums, what medium is your favorite for the backdrop of the photography? Do you like the metal, do you like the glass, or do you like the paper prints best?
I like the metal. It makes the colors pop. It eliminates framing. There's actually a small frame behind there that sticks it out from the wall. So, you know, and they're lightweight. They're not going to tear down a wall, you know.
That's true. They're very seamless. And so some of these pictures, I mean, obviously very nature inspired. Is that what you've always been shooting, is kind of the outdoors and nature?
Yes, I'm not very good at people shots, so weddings scare the heck out of me.
Yeah, honestly, me too, but for other reasons. So that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Now, you've got some great shots behind here. If people are interested in finding you online, do you have a website where they can kind of shop through and see exactly what you offer?
Yes, it's Stephen Johnson, Stephen with a PH, .artistwebsites.com.
Which is incredible, because then they can come shopping, but they can come see you here at the High Country Artisans local co-op, which is amazing. And so let's talk a little bit about the co-op. You guys have over 20 artists in this nice little gallery.
Yes, and it's convenient where we're located here at the outlets, especially being right across from the street from Columbia. So people come out of Columbia, they look right at our door. So.
And if people want to come shopping, what are your guys' hours?
10 to 6, every day except Christmas.
I love that. Well, this is a perfect place to come and get Christmas presents now that we're starting to get closer to that season where people need to get them. They can come update their houses with some of your incredible photography.
Yeah, so we get quite a crowd during the Christmas. I like the last week. All the guys show up and with panic on their face.
And then you can guide them through what to get your seasoned veteran.
What do you think she'll like?
And you're like, oh man, well, tell me about it. I need some more information. Give it to me.
Yeah, it's a fun time of year.
Stephen, thank you so much for taking the time, chatting with us, giving us all this great information, and walking us through some of your absolutely incredible photography. It's beautiful.
Okay, thank you very much.
Make sure that if you're at the outlets at Silverthorne, you come check out the High Country Artisans, because it is breathtaking here. There's so many different mediums of art that you can enjoy, and of course you can come see this beautiful photography, not all, but most locally done here in Summit County. Make sure you come check it out. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day than with Good Morning Vail Crew. Get your news, sports, weather, dining, community events, and so much more. We'll start your morning off right at 7 a.m. And now you can find us 7 days a week. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or watch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. It's that time of the morning where we get to talk about all of the great things taking place in and around our community because it just never stops.
It doesn't stop. It's so much fun. We have such a good time here in Vail Valley. Wow, it's a Monday. Where am I, Maddie?
I don't know.
Good Morning Vail. There we go.
Girls Morning Vail.
Yes, Girls Morning Vail.
For International Girls Day.
Girls Day. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's some great things happening. Now that Vail Mountain has officially opened, the excitement for the snow, the excitement for the season is totally in full force. And you can get out and, of course, you can enjoy the mountain. But then in existence with the mountain opening, Vail does a really good job of bringing some other really great things to the table. So Reveille Vail just kicked off, which is a great family-friendly activity for everyone to get out there and enjoy just some extra activities.
I'm so excited too because I know you were there bright and early, but I was not for opening day. But you're right, everyone was so stoked. I took some runs finally. I've been counting down since April or May. But there is so many other things happening, so many exciting things. And not only here in Vail, Beaver Creek, everywhere. It's just exploding, which is really cool.
Right, and so you can go to discovervail.com, and that way you can see the entire lineup of activities that's taking place. So Reveille Vail kicked off.
Super cool.
As soon as Vail Mountain opened. Now, the other big thing that's happening this week, which we all know, we all love, is Restaurant Week.
I knew you were going to say that.
Okay, but excuse me, we have the best restaurants, and there's so many good places to eat.
True story. Maddie and I love discussing this all the time. We love our food, and the restaurants, the ambiance, the food, and this is such a neat idea and such a cool concept because a lot of people, like us locals, we work to live here. You can't always afford to go to these like first-class, world-renowned restaurants, and now you can. So it's pretty awesome. It's such a cool thing to do.
Well, and not only that, but we're 2 girls, which food is the way to our hearts. And so this is the perfect week for us to buy our own way to our hearts.
I love this.
$20.22 starting for all of the delicious meals and specials, which I think is so wonderful.
It is really wonderful. And you brought up a really good concept the other day. We're having a Monday here, folks. Sorry. It's really cool because there are places that maybe you don't know if you're going to like it or not, and this is not going to break your bank. You can do it and see and kind of go around and see what suits you, what you dig, and then you can go back there. So
right, and the best way to do it is to go online, hit learn more there on that little box, and then you'll see the entire lineup of restaurants because it's spanning from Vail to Avon to Beaver Creek. That way you can get all of the restaurants you enjoy, but we are recommending that you do it sooner than later. You get on there and you get yourself a reservation. That way you can participate in Restaurant Week.
Yeah, and it was really neat to look at all the different restaurants and all the different places that are Maddie, that are participating in this. I was shocked by some of them. It's a really cool span of different restaurants. So
it is a really cool span. It is just a great way to get out there and really engulf yourself in being back and being into the full swing of things.
100%.
Now, I went out to get some pizza on Saturday, and we are now in the full swing of winter already, and there are a lot of people here, and so it's just a ton of fun to get out there and meet a bunch of people, and so make sure that you do that. Now, some other great things taking place in Vail It's the 43rd annual sportsmanship tournament taking place at Dobson Ice Arena. And what this means is it's getting the little ones out on the ice, so the kiddos, to enjoy, learn how to skate with some great hockey players, and then just be on the ice and have a ton of fun. This is the last weekend that it is taking place, I believe, because it's been going on for quite a few.
Right.
So there is this weekend, and then we've got a little bit more left in the sportsmanship tournament.
And Dobson Ice Arena, have you ever ice skated there?
No. Have you ever pictured me being on ice skates? It's
I
terrible.
do it. Maddie, I do it. I have leopard ice skates. Well, we'll get the girl a pair of ice skates. I'll take you out there. It's so fun. You're so cute.
Great.
Well, it's really fun. But I was going to say, the space is amazing. It's such a cool place to go. And you can watch there's such neat seating, and it's just cool.
Right.
I dig it.
Well, and now speaking of the Dobson Ice Arena and the excitement for being on the ice, the Vail Yetis count down until their opening game is on right now. So December 2nd is when they're going to be on the ice for the first time this season, and this is really exciting because with the new ownership, there's just a lot that we can expect from the Yetis this year, and I think that they're going to be better than ever.
And this is one of my favorite events to go to. So Maddie, this is going to be you and I doing our thing at these. I love going to they're fun.
They are fun.
Yeah, they're really fun to go to. And that is yet another place where you see all the Vail locals.
Right. We love the concert series that take place throughout the entire summer. Now that it's a little bit cooler, it's better to be indoors at night. This is a great way to get out there, enjoy it, and then be very close to everything, the hustle and bustle of Vail Village. So you can go online and you can start to buy the tickets for the Vail Yetis. But
it's a Monday.
It is a Monday. So you can also go to the Vail Performing Arts Center, which is up in Beaver Creek.
Maddie.
Thank you. We're just going to swiftly transition. Vail to Beaver Creek. Beaver Creek has some great things coming up.
100%.
Beaver Creek Mountain opens in 9 days.
I am going to be there trying all the chocolate chip cookies, and I might, I will put this out there. I might try to get first chair this year. Beaver Creek is right next to my house.
I think you should.
Super into it.
Opening day, world's greatest chocolate chip cookie competition. This is the best way to just get out there and stuff your face with amazing chocolate chip cookies.
I love you.
I have a goal to be like 115 pounds by the end of the ski season, and that's how I'm going to do it, is eating chocolate chip cookies every day.
And then our 6-packs from the belly laughs, too.
Well, so that's something else we wanted to talk about on Discover Vail, is there's another Vail Comedy Festival taking place this Thursday. So you can get out there, you can get some belly laughs in, you can enjoy a great live comedian, and you can just really enjoy everything. Ben Bryant taking place. The doors open at 7 p.m. It goes till 9:30 p.m. Now, they're bringing in big names from Late Night with Stephen Colbert to CBS to Conan to HBO to Comedy Central to NBC. I could keep going, but I'm going to run out of breath.
We have so many cool things happening in this valley. It's pretty exciting.
It is really exciting.
It makes me happy. Sorry, dramatic pause. I was just thinking, skiing in itself is such a huge thing. But we have skiing, we have cookies, we have opening days, we have singing, we have comedians, and then pretty soon here, we're going to have all the holiday festivities and Birds of Prey right around the corner.
And Birds of Prey. So there are a lot of great things happening. You can go to Beaver Creek's website for more information on what's happening up there. It's beavercreek.com/events. For more on what's taking place in Vail, you can go to discovervail.com, and it'll give you the entire lineup of activities that you want to participate in. And then, although we showed it very briefly, the Vail Performing Arts Center, they're getting their entire winter lineup on. They're bringing in some incredible artists. Some shows are already starting to sell out, so you have to go to valarpac.org to get your hands on some of those tickets.
I am excited for the Nutcracker. I go every year.
How did I not see you there last year? I was there.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I took my parents even last year.
Well, maybe. we'll go this year together.
Yeah.
Make sure that you go online, you check out all these great events, and you make your reservations for Restaurant Week, as some of them are going to be selling out very quickly. We're going to take a short break. When we come back from the break, we're going to give you a look at that local weather forecast, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to the neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Wondering how to live your best life in the mountains? Please join me, Cece Zach, host of Good Evening Vail, where I will be talking with generations of locals who will share their extraordinary experiences on how to thrive in the mountains.
If you're looking for local sports coverage around Vail Valley, we've got you covered right here on The Scoreboard, where you can find exclusive sit-down interviews with some of the top athletes in all of Vail, Colorado. You can also count on The Scoreboard for live event coverage of the biggest sporting events going on all year long, ranging from the biggest high school matchups to the most popular recreational competitions. Make sure to watch on TV8 Vail every Tuesday and Friday at 6 and 10 p.m. or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take a look at that local weather forecast. We saw a little bit of precipitation overnight last night. That brought us some beautiful, light, fluffy snow. Now, we do have a 20% chance of precipitation throughout the course of today. First thing this morning, 22 degrees around 8 a.m., high of 32, mostly cloudy skies, 20% chance of precipitation. Like I said, winds coming out of the west-northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that cloud coverage lingering throughout the course of today. Snow showers approaching around 8 p.m. So if you are getting out there to do anything, just be prepared for that snow in the forecast. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, we are expecting to see temperatures down in the Front Range just a little bit warmer than up here in the high country, but we are expecting those roads to have just a little bit of moisture on them. So if you are getting out there, be nice and careful. 36 degrees in Denver, like I said, a little bit warmer because they're expecting some sunshine, partly cloudy skies. 30 degrees in Vail, 32 degrees in Avon. Increased chances of precipitation between Vail and Avon. That's going to dissipate as we make our way west to Eagle, where it's a high of 34. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures cooling down, dropping down into the single digits. 7 degrees is our overnight low. 30% chance of snowfall, mostly cloudy skies. A few snow showers are likely. Winds coming out of the northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow, light snow showers are possible. 25 degrees is our high. 1 degree is our low. So tomorrow is going to be nice and chilly out there. Bundle up if you're getting out to do anything. Partly sunny skies on Wednesday, high of 28. Afternoon snow coming our way on Thursday. Partly cloudy by Friday, and then beautiful sunshine on Saturday. So if you are getting out there, just be prepared for those temperatures to be a lot cooler than what we've been seeing. Now we're going to introduce you to the TVA Visitors Bureau and show you how you can make your way to the Vail Performing Arts Center. Welcome to the TVA Visitors Bureau, getting you in the know before you go. We're up here in the beautiful Beaver Creek, and if you are looking for activities to do, well, they've got an app that can guide you through everything you need. So you just have to download the Beaver Creek Village Guide, and it'll get you everything from restaurants and shopping to when activities and events are taking place. There are so many great activities always happening up here at the Beaver Creek Resort, and one of them is the Vail Performing Arts Center. This is a great venue for you to go and enjoy so many incredible shows. It's going to be super easy to buy your tickets using the app, and we're going to show you how to get there. Once you buy your tickets to go enjoy the Vail Performing Arts Center, this is how you're going to get there from the covered bridge here in Beaver Creek all the way over there. Let's go. make your way down to the Vail Performing Arts Center, you get to go inside and enjoy their 535-seat intimate venue where they do so many great shows. So make sure that you check it out and use the app to plan your entire trip up here in Beaver Creek. That's going to do it for this edition of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. We'll see you soon.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I'm with one of my favorite human beings, Claire Noble. Needs no introduction at this point, I don't feel, Claire. I mean, she already has a fan club. My mom and dad are obsessed with you. So how are you doing?
Your parents are lovely.
Oh, they adore you.
Well, I will tell you, there's not a lot of accumulation out there, but the roads are really slick. I just did a Tokyo drift around one of the roundabouts in Avon on the way in.
Tokyo drift, I love it.
So be careful out there
with
your driving into work
I
this
actually
morning.
was going to bring that up because I live, as you know, in Edwards. I was like, oh, no big deal. I have 8 minutes. People were driving, which is good, very slow, which makes that doesn't bother me, but super slick. And I have a Jeep. I mean, like with new tires. And I'm like, what is going on? So please do be careful out there.
Yes. So I have good news and then just okay news.
Okay, let's do which one first?
This is the last time I'll talk about elections for a while.
Right, okay.
I'll move on.
Right.
The good news is we beat Minnesota.
Love it.
Yeah. Colorado turnout was 63.47%.
Awesome.
Minnesota's was 60%.
Wow.
So,
see, I felt that this year. Truthfully, not to interrupt you, but truthfully, so many people showing their stickers, Instagram, Facebook, all over social media. It was a big moment. I felt that kind of energy. People were more excited this year to vote.
Yeah, I mean, I felt that, so I actually thought we'd be higher.
Yeah.
So about 36% of registered voters decided not to vote. And that's, to me, just the okay news.
Right.
Because if you look at a lot of the races across the country, they're like razor-thin margins.
Right.
I mean, races where hundreds of thousands of ballots were cast, but the decision is going to be like 1,000 ballots or so. So I just want to reemphasize every vote counts.
I love that you said that because truly, I know so often people feel, oh, I'm not going to be heard. My voice doesn't matter. I'm going to get lost in the numbers. That's not reality.
No.
You could be the deciding factor.
Absolutely.
So thank you for saying that.
Absolutely. So that brings me to another thing about the election.
Yes.
Some folks probably got a notification from the clerk and recorder's office telling them they need to cure their ballot. So the curing process is you sign the envelope and you drop it in the box, or you drop off your ballot. If that signature, because all those signatures are verified, if that signature doesn't match the signatures that we have on file for you, the clerk and recorder is going to ask you to come in and cure that ballot.
Interesting.
You have until the 16th, which is Wednesday. So you only have 2 more days to cure your ballot.
So it's just to prove that you're actually who you are. Is that the...
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Interesting.
you show some identification and you make sure that...
So that's the only way that your vote is going to count.
Yeah, because they haven't even opened the envelope yet.
Gotcha.
They've looked at that signature and they're like, this doesn't look like what we have on file.
Oh, that's
so you have to
interesting.
essentially prove you're the person who filled out that
And there
ballot.
are a bunch of people that will be getting or have gotten...
Absolutely.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
Okay, I see.
Across
I did not
the
know
state,
about that.
Yeah, and so you have until Wednesday.
Okay.
So the other thing is, if you've been, like me, going to the Secretary of State's webpage and refreshing multiple times to see what the vote count is, you'll see that it says these are unofficial results.
Right.
So right now they're unofficial until the audit.
Okay.
So across Colorado, after the 16th, the clerk and recorder's offices will conduct audits of their vote. And once those audits are complete, then we will move to the point where we have official results.
That is so interesting. Yeah. Gosh, you know everything about it. If I have any questions, I know who to go to. That's amazing. And I never had heard about if the signature, but it makes sense to make sure that you're actually voting, the person that is on the ballot.
Well, I'll just reiterate that our clerk and recorder's office is amazing.
Yeah.
For at least 5 years, their audits have been absolutely perfect.
So
I was
cool.
actually on the show last Tuesday.
Yeah.
That night, I was at work till 2:30, and all I was doing was working with my boss to send out news releases.
Yeah.
But the clerk and recorder's staff and the election judges were working late that night to get all of the votes that had come in counted that evening.
That's amazing. And that's a big deal because that's not, some people aren't going to give that love and energy to that kind of, you know what I mean? That's a big moment.
You know,
That's a
I've
big
had
deal.
the opportunity to meet a lot of clerk and recorders or
Right.
or staff, election staff around the state, and they are just like, it's a passion of theirs. It is their calling.
And that's when you feel that energy and you know they're doing what they love, which is so cool.
It
That's
is.
amazing. I never asked you this, and I just thought about this the other night. How did you get involved? How did you get into all of this? Has this been something that you've always been passionate about?
Oh, absolutely. I was a total, I was on the debate team in high school.
Okay.
I've been kind of a government nerd my whole life. I love the wonky policy stuff.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Interesting. So this is part of you.
Yes,
It's been part
it
of, okay.
is. And I also grew up in a big Irish family where we always argued about everything. So arguing about politics, that's been my whole life.
No wonder my parents love you so much. You're like part of our family. That's our family. I love that. That is so neat. Well, Claire, what else is going on? Because I know.
Shifting gears a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, Maddie talked about the weather and these incredibly low temperatures. You know,
Yes.
winter is here.
Right.
And so in addition to the low temperatures, the other thing we have are the diseases of winter. Cold, flu, COVID hasn't gone away.
Yeah.
And now we have something called RSV. Respiratory syncytial virus. Let's just stick with RSV.
I love it. Yeah, I'm like, that's easier. We'll go with that.
And this primarily affects children.
Right.
And so there's been an uptick across the state of hospitalizations
I've been reading
for
about this.
kids
Right.
with RSV.
Okay.
So what do? Well, we wash our hands more often, which I know this time of year is tough because
know.
it just dries out your
Yes,
hands.
100%.
I mean, I
But it's-
walk around all the time in the winter with Band-Aids on my thumbs
Yeah.
because they crack. So, but, you know, you wash your hands more often.
Right.
If you're sick, stay home. It used to be that, you know, if you didn't have a foot in the grave, you gutted it out and
Right,
went to
no,
work. No,
not anymore.
If you're sick, stay home. If your kid's sick, stay home.
100%.
Yeah, nobody, you know, thinks you're like a super warrior if you show up
No.
sick. They're like, please stay back.
Well, and I've even seen people that didn't feel great wearing masks, which I'm like, that's nice to think about others, but please just stay home because those masks don't always do the trick.
Well,
you
that's the
know?
other
And
thing.
that's-
I was going to say, don't shoot the messenger, but you might want to bring out your mask.
Right,
If
yeah.
you're going to be in a crowded area
Right.
with a bunch of people.
Right.
The other thing is get vaccinated.
100%.
So we have walk-in clinics for flu vaccines in Avon on Thursdays.
Okay.
In Eagle on Wednesdays.
Okay.
And you can also get a COVID vaccine.
Right.
So if you go to the eaglecounty.us website, and up on the top it says departments, and you
Right.
click on departments, and then you see public health. Go to public health. It'll have everything about immunizations.
And I've been getting a lot of emails recently, which is so, I mean, it's really nice. A
Yeah.
reminder, just, hey, you know what, if you want to take this vaccination, if you want to do this, it's time. you can come here,
Yeah.
here. That's so nice.
Yes, yeah.
And I have been noticing that in our little valley, things spread very quickly, and there's been the stomach bug and the flu going around. So
Yeah.
please, it's so simplistic, but if you don't feel well, it's not bad to stay home. I mean, I lost my voice for a couple of days, and Danielle's like, nope, no,
Yeah.
just stay home.
I feel like everybody really has the tools to keep themselves healthy
100%.
and safe and keep others safe.
Right.
So you have the knowledge, do with it what you will.
Well, and I think that's one thing that COVID did bring to communities and to people is teaching you the way that if you're not feeling well, guess what? You don't have to get on out there and do like you said back in the day. You need to take care of yourself, take care of the other people in your household, and then when you're feeling better, come back out. Yeah.
I'm so glad you said that because it made me think of something else.
Yeah.
Get enough sleep.
Oh my gosh. Maddie and I talk about this all the time. She's like, all weekend, we're just like sleeping. Everyone's like, where were you? And I'm like, well, and you work all week and you're going to all these events during the weekend. I feel that. Yes.
Sleep is a really important, and I feel like in the past, a really ignored component of health. So definitely getting enough sleep.
Right, and just calm. And all of us want to be on the mountains and we want to go ski and snowboard and do all these fun things after, and there's always things to do. So Claire Noble is telling you to sleep, so take that advice. I will, Claire. I'll take your advice.
So just the last thing, and this is really perhaps for people watching, but also for employers who might be watching. These are some of the things that the county offers or provides that if you know somebody who's struggling, for instance, with childcare, we have assistance for childcare.
So awesome. I know exactly what,
So if you go, again, eaglecounty.us, departments, and you go under economic services, you'll see all kinds of things that are available, and there's definitely childcare assistance. The other thing on our landing page is something called LEAP. This is Low Income Energy Assistance Program.
That's amazing as well.
Started on November 1st. It goes through
Awesome.
April 30th, rather. And what it does is it provides assistance with heating bills and potentially with water bills for people who qualify.
That's amazing. So these two, LEAP and as well as the
child care service.
Yeah, they're both such amazing things. And thank you for everything that you do, truly. And check it out because these are real things that you can use. I think people sometimes don't think they're going to fall into the category. You will. So check it out.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Claire.
Thanks for having
You're
me
lovely
on.
as always. And we will keep it right here for more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover true Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
I'm Blake O'Rulian.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then we've got you covered in 4 great mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe.
You can tune in at Park City TV, TV8 Vail, or thescoreboardnation.com. We'll see you there every day at 6:30 p.m.
Good morning, Vail.
Are you looking for the perfect gift to give this holiday season? Well, I don't think that there's anything better to receive as a gift than some good books that will touch your soul. And there's always a good place to go shopping for the best books, and that's the Bookworm of Edwards. So I've got Allie Teague joining me this morning with a fat stack of books. Good morning, Allie.
Good morning. Thanks for having me back.
I love when you come in because I'm a total book nerd, and it makes me really happy when you guys come in here and just like chat with us about all of the books that you guys have. And so why are these 10 books so important right now?
So these are our 12 best books of the year.
12.
25th anniversary, I think, is where I was going. It's our 25th anniversary this year, so it's our 25th anniversary of making a list like this.
Aha.
12 books.
And 12 books, not 10.
Not 10. This year we got 2 more. There were so many we couldn't actually decide.
I love when that happens, when the indecision becomes just add more to the list.
Yes.
So let's start going through all of these because there's a lot to get through.
Yeah, totally. This one is Sunbearer Trials by Aidan Thomas. So this is our best young adult book of the year. I read Aidan's other book, Cemetery Boys, and I loved it. I immediately fell in love with this author. This book is Hunger Games meets Percy Jackson with a good dose of queer representation and Mexican mythology.
That's really
super cool, and his writing is amazing. This is Extincts. This is our best graphic novel. It's great for spy fans, animal fans, science fans. It's a group of extinct animals like that woolly mammoth on the cover that go on this quest for the unicorn horn based on a real extinct unicorn-like animal creature. So there's a lot of cool science facts in there as well.
Which we love when you can learn.
Yeah.
But also when you can read something amazing.
Oh, and there's no shortage of puns either, so.
I love a good dad joke.
This is a Rover story. This one won our best family read aloud. This is my favorite book on the whole list. Maddie knows how I feel about middle grade books in general. But it is so stinking cute. It's the one and only Ivan meets Wally. It's about this robot named Rez who is a Mars rover and gets sent to Mars to go on this ultimate mission. And she works with her best friend Fly, who's a drone, to make sure they get enough back on their mission to come back to Earth.
I love that.
And she starts developing human emotions, which is just so stinking cute.
So it's like the movie WALL-E.
Yeah.
Like it has a fun concept to it. I love that movie.
Totally.
I cry every time.
Yeah. This one is our best picture book, Night Owl. I absolutely love this book. There's a couple puns in here as well. It's about our friend Owl here who dreams of being a knight, and he finally gets recruited. And he gets put on the night watch because he's the only one that can stay awake at night. And he has to solve why knights are disappearing at night and hopefully not disappear himself.
So many good books, and we were talking off camera about the collection that you guys carry for youth to young adults and just all the way through. And there's one book that if you have just recently had your heart broken and you're a female, I highly recommend Girl in Pieces. But it is a young adult's book, but it has some really great storylines to it. So you guys do such a good job of bringing in books for everyone.
Oh yeah, we work hard at that for sure. This one, Sea of Tranquility, won our best book of the year, actually, and I loved it. Karin read it. Christopher read it. We had a lot of people on staff who loved it, and Emily is a really, really talented writer. She wrote The Glass Hotel as well as Station 11, which I believe is a Hulu show now. Sea of Tranquility is just totally beautiful. There is some time travel in it, not so much in like a sci-fi sense. She uses it more as a literary device to talk about the cyclical history of nature and how it often repeats itself.
Which is really cool and something that I feel like a lot of people here really care about because, I mean, obviously like erosion is really big here and we see a lot of water and we see a lot of this, and so that's a really cool way to kind of connect to it differently.
Totally. This is Gilded Mountain by Kate Manning. This one, our Best of Colorado. It's set in a fictional town called Moonstone, Colorado, which is very loosely based on Redstone, Colorado, about a mining town and a mining company and how it, poorly treated its workers. Based loosely on Kate's great-grandfather, I believe, and his life.
And the coolest part is eventually you guys are doing an event with her. So if
Yes.
you love the book, you fall in love with the book, then you can go and have the chance to meet her.
Yeah, she'll actually be here Wednesday, December 7th.
So mark your calendars for that.
Yeah.
Get the book now. Read it.
Definitely. Properties of Thirst, Marianne Wiggins. This one won our Best American Epic. Definitely some of the best writing on the list for sure. Karin says it engages all 5 of your senses. You truly do feel that like thirst. It's set during World War II, so if you like historical fiction, great pick for you. And a cool fact about this book is that Marianne actually had a stroke in the midst of writing it, and her daughter helped her get back on her feet and kind of get back into where her consciousness should be by reading it to her, and the two of them finished it together.
Wow.
Really
That's
cool.
an amazing story.
Yeah. Inciting Joy. This is my favorite adult book on the list. I just adore Ross Gay. Everything he writes is awesome. This one is his second essay collection about what brings joy, what incites joy, and also what joy incites. So what we can do for the world around us when we feel joyful. He's a poet, so his writing is just awesome.
Yeah, this is on my list. I'm going to go pick this one up today.
You should.
I'll see you in a little bit. Don't worry, Allie.
The Review Touch won our Best Narrative Nonfiction. Kristen Browski is a professor up at the University of Montana. He is also a poet, so the writing is phenomenal. This whole book is about the river he created, or the life he created working on the river, and how it made him a better human and how it helped him create a sustainable and meaningful life on our planet.
Which is amazing. We're running out of time, so we're going to crush through these.
Go.
Yeah.
Extinction, Best Science, also good coffee table book. Fantastic Fungi, Best Cookbook for lovers of mushrooms and people who want to get into mushrooms. Eugenia Bone wrote some essays for this book, so it's awesome.
They're a little bit heavy to hold like that. All right.
Oh, get ready. Yes. Chasing Mountain Light, Best Coffee Table Book. It's all black and white, very akin to Ansel Adams. It's beautiful. Mountain ranges all over the world that he traveled to.
And I'm going to open it really quickly because we were looking at some of these pictures off camera, and they are so breathtaking, and you can get this as a coffee table book, enjoy it, and really allow people to just explore the mountains because he's taken pictures everywhere from Patagonia to Antarctica to New Zealand, so there's a lot to see in here.
Yeah, he's extremely talented for sure.
Allie, I love you guys at the Bookworm. I love when you come in. I love when you give us all this great information. And you guys do such a good job. Right now, it's the perfect time for people to come holiday shopping.
Mm-hmm. We have all of our holiday stuff in. We have Candy Mountain, which we joke about over by the cafe because we got our Hammond's candy in. So get ready.
Get ready. It's that time of year where you can go, you can shop, you can indulge. I'll be there today. One, not only to buy like 12 books for myself and everyone else in my family, but also because the soulmate search at the Bookworm is on.
It's the perfect time of year.
Exactly. Allie, thank you so much for coming in. Where are you guys located and what are your hours of operation?
We are in the Riverwalk of Edwards, and our hours are 8 to 6 during the week and 9 to 5 on weekends.
Thank you so much for being here, spending some time with me and totally nerding out about books. This is my favorite way to spend the morning.
Me too.
I love it. Make sure that you go over to the Bookworm of Edwards, you do some shopping, you get your holiday shopping on, but you also expand your book horizon because they've got book experts about every genre, and if you're like, oh, I want to switch genres, like I think I'm ready to stop with the psychological thrillers, get my hands on something else, but I need to be entertained, I know that they'll find the perfect book for me. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take another look at that weather today. 8 a.m., 22 degrees, a high of 32, and a snow 20% chance. Love that. It makes me happy. 8 a.m., 22 degrees and cloudy, 27 at noon. 4 p.m., 28 degrees and cloudy, and 8 p.m., 22 degrees and snow showers. I am stoked. Snow makes me very, very excited. Let's take a look at that I-70 corridor. Eagle 34 degrees, Vail 30 degrees, as well as Denver 36 degrees and Avon 32 degrees. As you can see, we have some snow. Vail and Avon some snow. So I'm excited. Bring on that snow.
Do your snow dances, everyone, or do the weird superstitious things that you believe in that bring the snow, like putting snowballs in your freezer.
And crayons, white crayons. You taught me that,
white
Maddie.
crayons, pajamas inside out, spoons under your pillow. Like there's a lot.
I sleep with my mittens on sometimes. True story.
That would be so claustrophobic ridden for me that I think I would start to panic in that moment. Someone was like, just sleep with your ski boots on. And I was like,
oh no. Who said that?
Right? I was like, what kind of insanity is going on here? We want to thank you all so much for tuning in to this Monday morning edition of Good Morning Vail. We had a ton of fun, a lot of great information from Claire, and especially if you need that childcare here in our community.
That's huge, the childcare, and as well as like as far as water and heat. That's a big deal. It was Girls Morning Vail. All the boss women here. I love this.
We love to see it, and we love to get you geared up for the holiday season. So make sure that you make your way over to the outlets at Silverthorne. Yes. You go into that wonderful place, get your hands on some unique art pieces, but then, of course, the Bookworm. That's my favorite place to do holiday shopping, only because we have such a big family reading group.
I love this because cameraman as well as Maddie and I, we're all going after this to the Bookworm to get some of the books.
Yeah.
True story, we're all nerds. I love that.
We literally all asked for like specific books to be put on hold for us, so make sure that you make your way over there before the TV8 team buys up
all of us over there.
Yeah, before we buy up the whole store. Thank you so much again for tuning into this Monday morning edition of Good Morning Vail. Make sure that you tune in tomorrow. We'll be here from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. and we cannot wait to see you tomorrow morning.
Have a great Monday. Be careful out there.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the one and only beautiful South Lake Tahoe. This penthouse is all about location, nestled in the heart of downtown, near the casinos and at the base of Heavenly Resort. This is the Opulent Minute. This open concept floor plan is perfect for entertaining family and friends. Opulent Vacations provides highly personalized